girls, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, hello, how are you? I'm SimoneReid, and for today's video I am giving to you guys this sparkly mauve pinky type of cranberry look. I don't know what color exactly, but it's one of those colors that I said. So I like my last video, that video I wore that look like a few weeks ago when I was out. So I decided to recreate it for you guys, and same for this look. I wore this look out a few weeks ago, and I thought this look would be perfect to show you guys because it is so simple and so easy. All it is 3 colors, and that's all. It's just blending brushes, throwing stuff on your eyes, and then popping on a sparkly color and throwing on some lashes, and you're good to go. So that's why I wanted to show you guys this look, because it's so simple and it doesn't require a lot to get this look, and I like simple looks that are easy for everybody to do, and I think everybody can do this. It might look complicated just because of the colors, but honestly it's not, and you will see in today's video of how easy it is to achieve this look. So be sure to thumbs up the video if you enjoy, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you aren't already subscribed, and let's get into the video. Okay, so for today's video I am going to be doing another makeup look. I'm gonna try and have this be like a chit chat talk through with you guys, but like I mentioned in my videos before, they are building a house right across from my house. So I'm in my bedroom filming, and you can hear what's going on when they start to bang. So hopefully they don't bang, and hopefully they're going to be done soon. I hope. But anyways, we are going to do this video, and if it gets too loud, then I might have to like do a voiceover, but hoping that I don't have to. Anyways, okay, so the look that I am doing today is gonna be like a pinky slash glittery type of look. I wore this look out, and I was like, this look would be perfect to recreate. I will insert a picture of like when I first did it. So yeah, I just thought this look would be perfect to recreate, and you know, show you guys. So to start off, I am going to prime my skin as always, but first I already did my eyebrows because, yep. And then what I like to do is spray my face with the Mario Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. And then next I'm going to prime my skin, and currently right now I am using the Peter Thomas Roth Max Anti-Shine Mattifying Gel primer. It's powerful, invisible, oil absorb, mattifier, and pore minimizer for a shine-free, clear, matte finish, oil-free, fragrance-free for all skin types primer. And I'm going for like a glam type of look. I like wearing like gel primers and really like mattifying primers, because I don't want my makeup to rub off. I want it to last all day, so I really love using gel primers, and I just feel like the foundation sort of sticks to them much better rather than like lotion primers. And then now all over my face, as I usually do, this new technique that I've been using lately is I am using the Airspun, and I'm just going to set that all over my face. I like trying out new techniques for my makeup all the time, and to make sure that to help my makeup last. So that's what I like to do. Any technique that helps my makeup last a little bit longer throughout the day. It makes me not get oily as fast. I'm all for it. Alright, so now that I look like a crusty, ashy person, I think I'm gonna do my eyes first, because I don't want fallout getting on my skin. So I'm going to do my eyes first, and for today's eye look I'm going to be using a couple of eyeshadows from different palettes. This is only because when I do makeup looks, I try to keep it in like one palette to make it easier for you guys, and it just makes it easier in general. But I'm going to be using the Tartelette palette. This one is the In Bloom, and then I'm going to be using the Maybelline palette. If you can see, this is the Maybelline. It doesn't say which one this is. Oh, it's called Designer Chocolates. Designer Chocolates, it's called, in number 40Q. So I'm going to be using this today, and then I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro Mega palette. So these 3 palettes I am going to use for today's eyeshadow look. And then to start off, I'm just going to prime my eyelids with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and this is in the color Nutmeg. And just like, look how like even toned out my skin so evenly. That's what I love about like using concealers as like an eye base primer, because it tones out the your skin tone so evenly. It just makes it look like butter. So I'm just gonna zoom you guys into my eyes so that you can see what's going on. Okay, so now that we are all up close and personal with one another, we can get started on the eyes. So I'm going to set my eyelids real quick with my Airspun powder. Alright. If you know who says that, comment down below. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my Tartelette In The Bloom palette. And I'm going to be tapping in the color Rebel. Don't mind the looks of my palette. It looks rather crusty, but that's alright. And then I'm just going to be taking just any old fluffy blender brush and work that in my crease area. Now these colors today, you really want to build up on them. These because we want this to be like a vibrant look, like bam, like in your face type of look. So I'm just switching my brush because I didn't like that one. So I'm really focusing on packing on this color and making sure it goes even like above my what is this? My crease bone? Yeah. So this is what we have right now. I'm going to put that color to the side. So we're only going to be using 3 colors in today's video. So one from that palette, one from the Lorac palette, and then one from the Maybelline palette. So from the Lorac palette, we are going to be dipping our brush into a mulberry. So on another blender brush, I'm just going to take that color and I'm going to these colors, it's alright to go ham with them, like just go ham. So I'm starting it out on my outer crease, my outer corner crease area, and with this blender brush, because I'm getting a lot on it, this look isn't really meant to look like very like clean, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm using like bigger brushes to get more product on, and that's how I got that look, is because I use blender brushes because they're big to pack on that color, and this color is just packing on that red tone shade. Also you could use the Modern Renaissance palette. That the colors in there, like Love Letter, would be perfect. So if you just wanted to use one palette, you could definitely use the Modern Renaissance palette, because that palette would definitely achieve this look rather than using multiple palettes, you know, save you some money from getting multiple palettes. But only reason why I'm using multiple palettes is because none of these palettes had all 3 shades in them, so that's why. So I'm just gonna keep on packing this color in, and then you can slowly work it down your crease area. And like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect. It can be messy, because that's sort of what I was going for with this look, is like a messy, just cranberry look. So now basically I'm going to tap into the Maybelline palette in the Designer Chocolates color, and I'm going to take that purplish cranberry shade, and I'm going to wet my brush and apply that all over my eye. To apply that color, I'm using a flat top eyeshadow brush, and this is the Morphe M210 flat top brush, and I'm just going to wet this and then dip it in that eyeshadow and apply it straight onto my eyelid. Now with this color, I'm not going to go all the way over. I'm just going to do it like semi over, but I'm going to focus it more on this inner area of my eyelid. And I'm not really like bringing it to my crease because I still want that cranberry shade to come through. But of course we're going to go back and blend out. But I'm basically cutting it off like at this point of my eye. So now once you have something that looks like this, I'm going to go back into my Lorac palette, and I'm going to go back into Mulberry. And I'm just going to take my brush again, my big blender brush, and just blend out these edges to make it all into one seamless look. Alright, so that is pretty much it for that part. I'm just going to line my upper lash line and my inner lash line. To line my inner lash line, I'm using the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. And I lined my upper lash line very thinly because I want you to be able to see the shadows. So that's why I didn't put a wing on with this, because I want you to be able to see those shadows. And then I'm just gonna like quickly clean up the outer corner of my eye look. I'm fine with it looking messy like this because I don't know, I kind of just like the bigness of it, like the big messiness of it. But I'm just gonna clean it up just a little bit, and I'm gonna take some concealer and just clean it up a tiny smudge, like this part right here, because I am going to put some shadow underneath my lash line, and I want it all to come together as one look. So that's why I don't really like that crisp, clean line, because if I'm putting shadows underneath my eyes, it all needs to come together in a circle, like as one, and blend. And for eyelashes today, I'm going to be using the Kiss lashes in Flirt. I love these lashes. These lashes are they're full, but they also stand out. That way you can see what's behind the lash, because I like, if I have a makeup look like an eye look like this, I want you to be able to see what's going on, and I don't want those like bulky lashes covering up the look. So I like these spaced out lashes that you can see my eyeshadow look. Now before I do my foundation, I am going to be applying a highlight stick just to like the points to my face where I want some extra glow. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick, and this is just like a little highlight stick. So I'm just going to apply it on my cheekbones, down my nose, and then right up there. And then with my sponge, just going to blend it out. Now for foundation, I'm going to be using two because I don't really like either one of these like by themselves. I'm using the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation, and I'm using the NYX Total Control foundation in Deep. The reason why I don't like this one by itself is because I'm just doing a few pumps on my little sponge. It's because I don't know, the smell of it smells, it's not a bad smell. I just think it's a little bit too dark for my skin, so I think that's why I don't like it. And then the NYX one I don't like by itself because in order to get like a nice full coverage. This one is literally my skin tone. This one is perfect for my skin though. But in order to get like full coverage, you have to use multiple squeeze-ins, and I'm just like, I feel like for the price of that foundation and how much you get in it, it's not worth it. The foundation is like $15, and then it's such a little bottle, and then in order to get like a full on coverage, you need multiple drops, and I'm not about to like waste my foundation on one look. So that's why I feel like mixing these two together works a lot better, because I can use more of the CoverGirl one and just use like additive drops of the NYX one to the CoverGirl one, just to like kind of lighten it up. And as far as my forehead, I don't usually put that much foundation on up there. I don't know why, but I just usually don't put a lot of foundation on my forehead. Now I'm going to conceal, and as always, using my NYX HG Studio Photogenic Concealer, and I'm using Nutmeg at first. This is the color that I will use when I just want to, you know, conceal and just do like a nice highlight underneath, like a natural highlight underneath my eyes. But when I'm going full glam, like when I'm going out, I will use another one of these, but in a shade, the shade that's lighter than this. I'm not gonna put too much on my forehead. And I'm going to put the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the color Tan, just underneath my eyes for a brighter under eye highlight. So as you can see, it's much, if you see the difference, it's much lighter than the my regular concealer that I like to use. It just brightens it up just a little bit more. The one important thing to remember is if you are using a brighter under eye, just make sure you like are really like blending that out. Did you see that? I couldn't choose what side I wanted to use. I'm trying to use like my foundation side that I use, so that I'm blending it out with the color that I use for my foundation also, so it doesn't look ridiculous. Now I am going to cream contour, and I don't usually contour, I like to just bronze, but you know, when I'm going full glam, I like to do a cream contour, and I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is in the color Mahogany. To blend it out, I'm using the e.l.f. stippling brush, and I just feel like the stippling brush kind of like blends it out just a little bit more, because it also counteracts the that lighter color of concealer that I put down. So I just feel like it helps a little. And then to set all of that, I'm going to be setting my under eyes with my Airspun, and then I'm going to set my contour with my CoverGirl Press Bronzer. And then to brush that all away, I'm going to be using my pressed powder and just brushing the excess powder away and setting the other areas of my face that I didn't set with any powder. And then just to go back in for my eyes, I'm going to go back in with the Lorac palette in this color, Mulberry, and I'm just going to pop that color right underneath my lower lash line. They'll say you could do anything, they'll say that I was clever. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything. And then on that same brush, I'm going to pick up that other color again from the Maybelline palette, and I'm going to stick that color on the inner part of my lower lash line and also in that tear duct area. Then don't forget to line your bottom lash line. And then for mascara to line my, to coat my lashes, I am using the Hypnose Drama Mascara Volume, and this is by Lancome. And for highlight today, I am using my Nars Orgasm right here. I just think it goes perfect with the eyes, so that's what I'm going to be using for a highlight. It's a blush, but I like to use it as a highlight. I think it works perfect for a highlight for me. And this is just going to give me a subtle, and again, the more you build up. And then you can also wet the brush to give you more of a highlight there. And then I just lined my lips with a brown lip liner, and then I'm going to go in with this Victoria's Secret Color Drench Intense Lip Gloss. This is discontinued, I guess, because Victoria's Secret doesn't sell makeup anymore. And now I'm just going to set everything, and I'm using the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray, my favorite setting spray. Alright you guys, so this is the end of today's video. As always, I hope you guys gained some inspiration from today's video, and I hope you guys try out this look. And if you find colors that are similar to the colors that I used in today's video that are affordable, go ahead and use those. And also, like I said, the Modern Renaissance palette would be a perfect one-stop palette, so that way you don't have to jump into different palettes to achieve this look. But anyways, yes, so if you create this look, I hope you enjoy it. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Also give the video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos like today's video. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you are already subscribed. It is greatly appreciated. And be sure to leave any comments down below of anything that you want to say, or any video suggestions, or anything that you just want to say in general. You can leave those all in the comment section down below. And as always, everything that was featured in today's video will be in the description box for you guys down below. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else left to say, except for always remember that makeup is just another way of expressing yourself, and at the end of the day, it all comes off. And always remember that happy girls are the prettiest. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.